Welcome to Syria, a land that has stood at the crossroads of civilizations for thousands of years. On this map, Syria sits proudly at the heart of the Middle East, bordered by Türkiye to the north, Iraq to the east, Jordan to the south, Lebanon and Israel to the southwest, and the Mediterranean Sea to the west. It's a country whose geography, culture, and history are so deeply intertwined that every mountain, desert, and city tells a story. Let's begin with geography. Syria covers about 185,000 square kilometers, a land where landscapes shift dramatically, from fertile plains to arid deserts, and from rugged mountains to coastal plains along the Mediterranean. To the west, near the sea, lies the narrow coastal strip where ancient cities like Latakia and Tartus face the blue waters of the Mediterranean. This region is lush and green, home to olive trees, citrus orchards, and the smell of the sea breeze. Moving inland, the land rises into the Jabal Anusiyah Mountains, also known as the Coastal or Alawite Mountains, forming a natural barrier between the sea and the interior. Beyond these mountains stretches the vast, fertile Orontes River Valley, where cities like Hama and Homs have flourished for centuries. Further east, the landscape changes again, into the wide, sun-baked plains of the Syrian Desert, where ancient trade caravans once journeyed under burning skies. The desert may appear empty, but it holds secrets, from the ruins of Palmyra, the bride of the desert, to the remnants of forgotten oases that once thrived on the Silk Road. The Euphrates River, Syria's lifeline, flows through the country from Turkey to Iraq. Along its banks, countless civilizations once rose and fell. The Euphrates nourishes the fields and villages of northeastern Syria, a region rich in agriculture and oil. And in the south, the land transitions into the basaltic plateau of Horan, shared with Jordan. This volcanic landscape, though rugged, supports fertile farmland and ancient towns that date back to Roman times. Syria is not just a place on the map, it's a living museum of human history. Archaeological evidence suggests that Syria was among the earliest regions inhabited by humans, with settlements dating back to around 10,000 BCE. Ancient cities like Ebla, Mari, and Ugarit were among the first centers of writing, law, and trade. Ugarit, on the Mediterranean coast, gave the world one of the earliest alphabets, the foundation for many writing systems that followed. In the millennia that followed, Syria became a vital part of empires, from the Akkadians and Babylonians to the Hittites, Assyrians, and Persians. Each empire left behind traces of its language, art, and religion. When Alexander the Great conquered the region in the 4th century BCE, Hellenistic culture blended with the local traditions. Later, it became part of the Roman Empire, and magnificent cities like Apamea and Bosra thrived under Roman rule. Ancient theaters, colonnades, and baths still whisper the grandeur of that age. In the 7th century, the Islamic Caliphate swept through Syria. The Umayyad dynasty established its capital in Damascus, making it one of the world's great cities. The Umayyad Mosque, with its shimmering mosaics and sacred relics, still stands as a masterpiece of Islamic art and architecture. Through the medieval period, Syria witnessed Crusaders, Mongols, and Mamluks. Later, it came under Ottoman rule for over 400 years, until the early 20th century. After World War I, the Ottoman Empire dissolved, and Syria fell under French mandate. It finally gained independence in 1946. Since then, Syria's modern history has been marked by political struggles, cultural evolution, and resilience amid challenges. Syria's culture reflects the fusion of countless civilizations. Its people, Arabs, Kurds, Assyrians, Armenians, Circassians, and others, form a mosaic of ethnic and religious diversity. Arabic is the official language, but you'll hear Kurdish in the north, Aramaic, the language of ancient prophets, still spoken in Malula, and Armenian in some communities. Syria's cuisine is world-renowned. Think of shawarma, kibbeh, tabbouleh, and baklava, dishes born from a tradition that celebrates both simplicity and flavor. The sharing of food is central to Syrian hospitality. Guests are treated as blessings. Music, poetry, and storytelling are woven into daily life. Traditional dabke dance, accompanied by rhythmic drums and flutes, is performed at weddings and festivals. symbolizing unity and joy. In cities like Damascus, one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, you'll find a stunning blend of the ancient and the modern. Narrow souks scented with spices, centuries-old mosques, and artisan workshops coexist with modern cafes and bustling streets. The citadel of Aleppo, once guarding trade routes, stands as a testament to the city's medieval might, while Palmyra's ruins remain symbols of Syria's eternal legacy. Even after enduring conflict and destruction, Syria's borders make it one of the most geopolitically significant countries in the Middle East. To the north, it shares a long border with Türkiye, a gateway to Europe and Anatolia. To the east, the boundary with Iraq connects Syria to Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. To the south, it meets Jordan, forming part of the Levant's historical trade routes. To the southwest, the narrow borders with Israel and Lebanon hold immense historical and political importance. And to the west, the Mediterranean Sea links Syria to the ancient maritime world, connecting it to Greece, Rome, and beyond. This location, at the intersection of Asia, Africa, and Europe, made Syria a cultural bridge and a strategic prize for empires throughout history. Despite wars, invasions, and turmoil, the spirit of Syria endures. Its ancient ruins, its music, its people, all bear witness to a civilization that refuses to fade. From the bustling streets of Damascus to the silent stones of Palmyra, from the cool winds of Latakia to the scorching sands of Deir ez-Zor, Syria remains a timeless land where history breathes and the echoes of the past guide the present. This is Syria, not just a country on the map, but a living story of humanity itself.